30 is a little tricky because you have triangle CAB here and triangle DBA. So you're trying to prove these two overlapping triangles congruent. And so whenever I see overlapping triangles, I immediately draw them as separate triangles. So I have CAB and DBA. I've noticed some of you actually using highlighters on your homework problems. That's okay too, as long as you're able to kind of distinguish between the two triangles this way. That's okay. I prefer drawing them just completely separate triangles. That way I can kind of see all of the different parts. So again, I'm going to start with, I need 3 things to prove triangles congruent. So I'm going to see how many they have given to me, and I'm going to go from there. So I know line segment AC is congruent to line segment BD. So I've marked these two sides congruent with a single orange hash mark there. And what else do I know? I know AD is congruent to BC. And I know these look like right triangles. Be careful, we don't know that they're drawn to scale. They don't have the right angle markings there. So we can't assume they're right triangles, so you can't really assume this is hypotenuse leg, even though it kind of looks like it might be. Please don't assume that it's a right triangle, unless they tell you it is. So they either have to tell you these are perpendicular lines, or they have to give you a little box there to tell you that it's a right triangle. But I do know one other piece of information. I have 2 sides, I need one more. And think about this shared side here. That is actually a reflexive property, and that's what I was trying to get across, and some of you were getting reflexive and reflection confused. Reflexive just means that it's a shared side. It's in both triangles. See, AB is here and AB is here. It's the same line segment, so it's a shared side. It's in both triangles. It's not necessarily like a line of reflection or anything like that. It's reflexive. So that's all that means. And then I know AB is congruent to itself. So I have a third side here. AB is congruent to AB. And the reason is reflexive property. It's congruent to itself. That is a third side. So I know triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BAD. And remember to get the order correct here. I have ABC and BAD. And this was a reflection, as you can tell, because the order is going in opposite directions here. I have ABC and BAD. So please make sure, that's the reason I like to stack my correspondence. I know A corresponds in this triangle to B in this triangle, and then B in this triangle here corresponds to A in the blue triangle. Okay, so just make sure you get that correct, and it is the side-side-side congruence theorem. So please let me know if you have any other questions, and thank you for listening.